Hello and welcome back to another video. So here's another weekly tour of the ship I've been working on for the last month and a half. Some kind of bad news, I guess. I'm discontinuing with this ship, but the good news is I'm starting a new ship that's not going to be this, but I hope that will be a lot better. So I'll show you the ship and basically do the same thing I've been doing for this ship, but I'll obviously be not working on this anymore. So I'll see you there. So this is the ship I'm going to be working on from now on. It has a way better hull. It's also a lot bigger than the last one, so I won't have any trouble with stabilization or it flipping over. Uh, this is what it looks like from the outside. I'm really happy with the hull and how it came out, as it has the cutaway bow, or cutaway stern, I mean, which are extremely hard to do, but I got it done. But I do have the most of the planning for the engine room done. So if I get up here, I'll show you that. Alright, so main deck, I have a lot of hatches for the cargo uh, hatches. In here, I don't have an actual stairway down to the engine room. I'm actually going to turn off shadows real quick. So now you can see a lot better. But if I crawl through that little passageway, this will be the main entrance to it. And it's just a little catwalk here. Nothing too simple, or complex, I mean. Of course, in the future, there's going to be all sorts of pipes in here and ventilation stuff. Down here is just a ladder, and then a small little catwalk that doesn't really go anywhere, but it's more like a thing to check on systems that are up here. So this is the engine that I built last time, or last video. I basically just put it in here. Haven't hooked up any of the piping yet. But I do have a catwalk running all the way around. And down here is the workshop, or no, storage area. Above here is the workshop, right here. I have a little crane here so that if any one of the piston rings or something like that was damaged or broken, you could replace it. Moving down to the lower deck. I have the electrical area, which if you haven't noticed, this is supposed to be just like the Liberty engine. The width of the ship is actually very close to it, and I think the actual width of the Liberty ships were about 70 blocks wide, but this one's only 61, which is close, but not exact. So this is where all the circuit breakers and all that would be. And over here, of course, we have the engine there. And then we have a catwalk here that goes in between the two boilers. Nothing here yet. Down here, I have what was going to be started as another steam engine to power uh, the blower that would supply air to all the furnaces or boilers. Right here, I have a telegraph. I don't have it working yet, but I do have the sound working. I just don't have it hooked up to electricity, as I haven't finished that yet. And then here's the boiler area, which again isn't finished. Nothing in here is finished. But that's just the control gauges and stuff like that. So if you notice, the engine room is very similar to the last ship. That's because I'm basing this, again, off the Liberty ship, just like I did before. Mainly because I have a lot more source material for that than I do with any other ship. But yeah. It still needs a lot, but my plan is to stop me from being all disorganized like I was in the last series. I'm gonna build all the machinery and then do all the piping and then all the functionality and stuff like that. Because before, I would just build a system, hook it up, and then try and find a way to make it functional instead of just doing one thing after the another, which just disorganized me and I didn't really know what to do after that. So I'm going to try and plan this out a lot more. Oh, and another thing, uh, back here is the tunnel shaft for the uh, propeller shaft. So if I crawl through this little hole, which I might not be able to do, you'll see the shaft goes all the way up inside of like, or sort of like a slope. And I used those uh, angular intakes as a catwalk, or just some grading. And over here I have an escape hatch, or ladder, that would go to the top of the ship. And that's basically it for everything I have right now. I do have the bow that is in production right now. I don't have it done, but I just have to do all the final smoothing. But that should be it for this.